So just got out of my first meeting of the day here on NC State's campus. And I've been up for a long time. Started this morning at like 5 o'clock working on proposals. Had a couple of meetings this morning. Got class tonight, had class last night. So it looks like today's gonna literally be an 18-hour day from 5 to about 11-ish. I guess that's 18 hours. Numbers are hard, so I'm not really sure. But now off to the greatest coffee shop in Raleigh, Jubala, to do a little almond latte. Almond latte. While I do that, check out some of the happenings from last weekend.
It's a Kovacs takeover. That's right. We were playing volleyball and we won, of course, but Doug was really goose to my Maverick. That's the way it was. There he is. He's exhausted. He's tired.
Can we just talk about friends for a minute? So over the past couple of days, I've been thinking a lot about friends and friendships. I think the reason I've been thinking about this is because of last weekend getting to spend a significant amount of time with one of my best friends. Now, Kris isn't just like any friend. Kris is an absolute inspiration. And those are the types of friends that I like to surround myself with. People who inspire me. Because in every point in my life, I have realized that the friends that I have map to the results that I get. Kris is a guy who spent more than 2 decades being incredibly successful inside a corporate environment and just recently jumped out to become the CEO of a company that he founded. And that is inspiring. I've got another buddy that I spent more than an hour talking to over the phone on Monday. His name's Mark Kinsley, and he's an incredible guy as well. A guy who holds a very good job as a vice president, but also has a clothing line, Kippo Shorts. He's also writing a book. He's doing all this other stuff, and he lives this incredible, inspiring life. And on this particular call with Mark, we were talking primarily about his business and just sort of talking through some of the things that he was going through when I became inspired to focus even harder and even more deliberately on my business. And that's actually what caused me to put out the very first vlog video, because I was waiting on a particular thing to happen before I put out the first one. And I was giving him advice about why he should put out his first one now and not wait. And then I realized just how hypocritical that was. And no one likes to be a hypocrite. I certainly don't. I know you don't. But the truth is we can all fall into that trap from time to time. But after I talked to Mark, I realized that I had to take my own medicine. I had to take my own prescription. And so that's what I did last week. And so that's when I ended up producing my first vlog. I didn't feel like I had a story. I didn't feel like it was good. I didn't feel like it was ready, but I shipped it anyway and I posted it anyway. And then that gave me the courage to do the second one. And after talking to Mark just a couple of days ago, we actually have a really interesting sort of thing that we're starting to talk about now that we may be doing together, all because of that. Now, Kris and Mark are just 2 examples of friends who inspire me to become the best human being that I possibly can, to do the scary stuff, to try to do something meaningful, and to do work and to do things that I actually care about. And I think the problem is that too many people do not surround themselves with people like Kris and Mark. They surround themselves with people who are defeated, who have given up, who aren't trying, and who ultimately do not want them to be successful, because if they are successful, then it says something negative about them, and that's not cool. And so if you don't have people like that in your life now, find them. And it's easier today than it's ever been in the history of the world to find those people. Those people are on Twitter, they're on Instagram, they're on Snapchat, they're on Facebook. Find people who are like-minded. Find people who want to do something meaningful. Find people that will push you to be the best human being that you can be and will not accept anything less from you. I could list 1,000 different people, not 1,000. I could list dozens of people who I've connected with in meaningful ways, in deliberate ways, in order to not only make myself better, but also to enrich their lives. And I think when you do that, you find that you are more likely to do the hard thing. You're more likely to do the right thing, and you're more likely to do the meaningful thing. So put people around you that cause you to become the best version of yourself.